My wife Jamie has become a tremendous Brett Eldredge fan, and I can see why. He makes some really great music and he has a phenomenal voice. So we were watching a performance of his last night, and then we were watching an interview of his. He said this really interesting thing, kind of hit home because I was thinking something I was actually thinking about yesterday. He was talking about his songwriting process and how he was very disciplined in the process of his songwriting, but he also allowed himself the grace if he didn't want to songwrite that day that he just didn't. If I want to go for a hike, I just went for a hike. And he's like, I feel like that helped my creative process because there wasn't all this pressure to write these songs, and he was consistent and he like treated it like a job, but he also didn't have this crazy pressure of I have to, and I found that really interesting. He's like, in the past, every time like I finished something, he'd be like, okay, what's the next thing I can do? And he's like, I feel like that might have hindered my creative process, where now he's not as much like that. And I just found that really interesting because I relate to that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I finished this now, so on to the next thing, and I gotta maybe just relax a little,